Hey everybody, welcome to etrailer.com. I'm Bobby, and today we're taking a look at the Swagman XC2 2-bike carrier on our 2020 Ford Expedition. Now right away, as you can see, we do have some nice wheel mount system here for our platform rack. However, at the top here, we do have some ratcheting arm systems that are going to secure to our frame. So if you're looking at getting a carbon bike on here, this is not going to be the option for you, as this frame contact is going to put pressure on our frame. Therefore, our carbons aren't going to be our option for us. However, we're taking a look here. We do have these nice, easy ratchet systems. All we simply have to do is press on this metal lever here, and that's going to go ahead and raise these hooks up. I like setting to the side. They can kind of just get out of the way, and it's something we don't really have to worry about. With 35-pound capacity on here, we're able to fit most of our standard bikes. So, you know, if you're looking for a way of getting those standard bikes, this can be a great option for you, but definitely nothing too heavy on here as well. And to take it off, all we simply have to do, secure both hands on here and gently walk it around that mast. Now that mast actually does fold down, so to each their own of how they want to take it off. It can just be a little weighty when you actually have to hold on to the bike, try and mess with the mast. But if you have two people with you, it can be a nice little feature of just getting this out of the way. And speaking of, let's go ahead and show you some cool little features on the bottom of our platform here. One thing I really like about this, it can be pretty versatile for a lot of our bikes. As these wheel mount systems, these knobs just simply turn, and that's going to go ahead and loosen our bracket there, allowing us to slide this up and down our receiver shank here. And what's going to be nice about that, as we talked about, we can get all those versatile bikes on here. Maybe bring the kiddos out one time, maybe a significant other. We can change those around how we want to. Another cool feature about these arms as well, they actually do fold in. And the great thing about this, you know, it's a great entry-level bike rack. So if you're casually biking, maybe, I don't know, twice a month, you know, every other weekend might be your kind of expenditure. This is going to be a great option because you actually get this folded. It's going to be able to, it's lightweight. It's about 25 pounds or so. Real nice to pull that off, put it in the garage. We don't have to have it in our vehicle all the time. Especially in our Expedition, we are adding length to our vehicle, so it's nice that this can be a versatile option for us. As you can see, it easily folds down. And this spring clip system, really nice. These pins just simply go through and they mount back in. And these cable locks means we won't be losing these. While there are a lot of inserts, they're going to be tied to our system the whole time. As we talked about before too, this mast system can actually pull down as well. And all we simply have to do, remove the same pin, bring it down, and if we want, we can go and secure that as well for when we're driving. But for now, we'll go ahead and just leave it like so. Another great thing about the Ford Expedition, we are getting a lot of cargo space, so it's important to be able to access that. So that mast actually lowering down, this will be a great option for us when we're on the trail. We get the bikes off, and now I can access anything in the back that I need, whether it be coolers, helmets, anything of that sort. So of course, the versatility of that is great to get it out of the way. It's very lightweight, very easy to use. Now with any hitch-mounted accessory, we are going to add length to our vehicle, so it's important to keep in mind just how much length we're adding, especially in a large vehicle like our Expedition. And taking a look here, going from the end of the wheel mounts, looking like we have about 19.5 inches, pushing maybe 19 3/4 to the end of our rack here. Now, important thing to keep in mind, that's actually pretty shallow, especially compared to some of those, you know, those hanging mount systems that we have. If you're looking for something not to add too much length to your Expedition, this could be a great option for you. Another important dimension to keep in mind is our clearance to the bottom. As those wheels in the front go up, everything in the back is going to go down. So if you have any steep inclines, maybe your driveway, maybe a couple of other all-terrain, trips that you're taking, you might run into a little bit of issue. But with a whopping 23.5 inches of clearance, I definitely don't think you're going to have any trouble. And that's kind of thanks to our shank rise right here. As you can see, we have a nice, I think about 2-inch rise here. That's going to get our bikes up and away from those hazardous clearance issues that we're going to have. And moving down further in the shank, we see that we have 1.25 inches naturally on here, but it does come included with a 2-inch sleeve adapter, allowing us to accommodate to our 2-inch hitches, as well as an anti-rattle threaded hitch pin on the bottom here. That's going to get our system in line with our vehicle. As you can see, that's one with our vehicle. That means we're keeping in line with the system. We're going to feel less as we're driving. Our bikes are going to feel less as we're driving. It's going to make the system nice and stable for ourselves. So like I said, if you're looking for a great entry model, if you want something that's easy to remove, lightweight, not too much hassle, this is going to be a great option for you. A couple things I keep in mind though, it doesn't have a bike cable included with it, so cable locks, any of that nature, any strap downs, those will have to be bought separately. But for the entry price it's at, those kind of expenditures hopefully won't be too much of a problem. Well, I think that's about it for our look at the Swagman XC2 on our 2020 Ford Expedition. I'm Bobby. Thank you for joining us.
Here it is on our test course. We'll start by going through the slalom. This is going to show us the side-to-side action, which simulates turning corners or evasive maneuvers. Next, we're at the alternating speed bumps, which we'll see the twisting action. This will simulate hitting a curb or pothole or driving over uneven pavement. And finally, we have the full speed bumps, where we'll see the up and down action, which is just like driving out of a parking lot, garage, or driveway.